if there ever was a success story coming from the Eastern Cape, this is one. What you see behind me is a culmination of hard work of many years. What started off in 2016 with just one truck has now resulted in 19 trucks. And that's why we are here this morning, where the National Empowerment Fund is going to be awarding a multi-million investment to a company that has proved throughout time that it's sustainable, creating jobs, and above all, making sure it increases its fleet throughout the Eastern Cape. I'm joined this morning by the success couple, a man and a wife, Clayton and Leonie, who have throughout the years really been catalysts in terms of logistics. Their company called Milkway is the reason why we're here this morning, where they'll be receiving a multi-million rand investment from the National Empowerment Fund. But their story is really inspiring. I want to just share with you exactly how they started, how they've sustained themselves in such a volatile economy, and have now been awarded this multi-million investment this afternoon. Clayton, first let's just start with your story before I talk about these beautiful trucks behind me. You started off as a petrol attendant, from then, or farmer petrol attendant, and then now to this. Let's just first talk about your success story, because I think that's important too in the context of where we found ourselves this morning.
Good morning to everyone. It's for me it's emotional this morning, and I will try to get the right story to you and to the media. I've grown up on a farm, and I've been working for a farm for nearly 15 years, and I told myself that it's time to spread my wings. And I just relocated from the farm to Humansdorp, as I started as a petrol attendant for 4 years, and that's how I got the feeling for business. And it was really for me something to approach and knock on doors, and just very simple how my business started is that I assist the owner and the CEO of Woodlands Dairy one day at the filling station, and I just told him my vision and my dream, and he immediately gave me opportunity and brought me in as a transport in Woodlands Dairy. And ever since that day we just grow together, and still we're growing with Woodlands. And I'm really proud to announce that Woodlands is a very big role player, and he's got a very big part of my success today. And what I also want to encourage black businesses is that things don't happen overnight, and we try to be the biggest black business in transport in the Eastern Cape, in the entire Sarah Baartman. So I told my wife, step by step.
Then also, Clayton, how do you ensure that your business is sustainable? That most companies, when they start within the first 5 years, they say the first 3 years are decided, and most fall off within 3 years. What has been the key to your sustainability and also economic growth during a time where the economy is so volatile, especially within the transport industry?
I need to say that a very old man told me when we have a conversation about transport and business, and said, you need to put everything in the first 5 years and live like a king after your 5 years in putting everything in the business. And that was very, very inspiring to me. And what I've always said to my team and my family, because we are a family business, and we're so glad that we can empower workers out of the Sarah Baartman area, and seeing to create jobs and opportunities, where we also brought in small black transporters as subcontractors and so on. And we're really seeing how to inspire and get more black businesses in the sector and just go big.
Now, obviously, you own this business with your wife, and I was speaking earlier on, and you said that you've been very, very intentional to making sure that she's a 60% shareholder and you 40%. Why was it important for you to ensure that also women within this space have a space to function in, and also find their space within the logistics?
Yeah, it's so funny that what we've noticed in the trucking business, that we're getting more females getting code 14 and truck driving, and it was good for me to brought my wife in and also get involved in a day-to-day operation. And it's out of empowering women and also assist where we can.
Thank you so much. Let me bring Leonie into the conversation because, like I say, she's a 60% shareholder, and that's what makes this company a woman-owned and a black-owned company doing very well in the Eastern Cape. Leonie, obviously, you are a female in what is a male-dominated space. What have been some of the learning curves that you have learned as a woman in the space, and do you think that there is more space for women to come and have the positions that you are currently occupying within logistics?
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Yes, as a black woman business, I want to tell women out there, don't be scared. Take the chance and do what you must do because the money is there.
You're not even going to lie about it. The money is there. And then lastly, and obviously today is a big day for you and your company. You guys are getting an investment, a multi-million investment from the National Empowerment Fund. How important is that fund going to be to grow the business, but also, like your husband said, to also empower this area, which has also a large number of unemployment, especially within the black SMMEs?
Okay, yes, sweet. That is a very, very big moment. I told my husband I don't want to talk today because I'm very emotional. But we are glad we can help the black guys to work and provide for their family.
And in long term, what do you envision, or what is your biggest dream for Milkway? Is it a thing where you want to see your children's children also perhaps taking over the company? When you look at Milkway and you think 10 or 20 years from now, what would you like to see for your company?
We want to grow bigger and also for our children.
Thank you so much. Well, that was Clayton and Leonie, who are the owners of Milkway Logistics, a company that is going to be receiving a multi-million rand investment from the National Empowerment Fund, saying that key to their growth has been making sure that they put job creation, especially among black SMMEs, on the forefront, and saying that the long term they want to see more women occupy the space. And Leonie ending off by saying, women, come and join, because there definitely is a lot of money to be made. But for now, let's go back to you guys in studio.